rain and coldy one here today, Jack, but, you know, I think there's going to be a pretty even matchup, and we're getting ready for draw. So what are you expecting out of this today?
I'm expecting a good matchup as well. I mean, you kind of talked about these two teams are pretty evenly matched. Both of them still looking for their first win in Empire 8 Conference play. So it's a pretty, not the best day, obviously, like you said, for weather-wise. It's pretty rainy, but as our buddy Doug Croft likes to say, they're not going to cancel the lacrosse game because it's going to be Ty Trombley, his third season with this program. So Utica's got their head coach, Sean Behan, second season, I believe. So these are two pretty new coaches. But if you've got a cluster of guys like that, being able to use your feet is really tough to do, especially when, you know, everything in lacrosse is so high up with the sticks.
A pass to the front of the net, and goal! That will be Utica's first goal of the game with 11:41 to go.
Andrew Sacco is going to get credit for that one.
That was a nice little give-and-go moment, I think, from Landen Frey. Looking for a play. That'll get passed to Mecca. Mecca will pass back. Go down to Shea. Shea will shoot, and goal scored by Nolan Shea. That'll be second for Utica with 9:22 to go.
Nolan Shea ripped that one. That's really great passing from the Pioneers. You can tell that's something they work on in practice, kind of knowing where their teammates are, being able to avoid the defense.
Trying to work their way in. A little spin move. And a shot. Block. Utica will gain possession.
They got the shot on goal, but that's still just relentless defense from the Pioneers. Jake Laughlin, the man, that's just not giving him any space to breathe, staying right on his hip, regardless of that spin move he tried to pull. Just no room to go.
Shea will shoot and score. That would be a pass from Landen Frey. Nice little give and go. Sorry, go on.
No, Nolan Shea's second. I mean, I talked about it.
Go in. He'll slip. He'll pass it out to Shea. Shea will pass it down low. They'll pass it to X. I think that's a goal. I think Erickson had that one. Sorry for the delay in that. Hard to see from where we're up here.
It is hard to see. I think it's hard for the players to kind of figure out what's going on, you know, and all things are kind of so clumped into.
Michael Reid will pass it over. Working our way to the middle, it'll go to Shea. Shea shoots and scores! Hats off to him. That's his third of the night. He is just picking corners left and right.
I mean, Shea, obviously he's got a really nice shot, but what he's doing is just finding the positioning. Kind of reminds me of almost, if you watch hockey, Alex Ovechkin, obviously.
Still a scrum, bunch of people in there. Utica picks that one up. Orsini passes, shot, score by Shea. Again, his fourth of the night. This kid is on fire. You know, it's 6-1 with 3 minutes left in this in this quarter. What are you looking, if you're Keuka, what are you looking to do?
You've got to shut down.
Of events passes. Ground ball fight. Going towards Keuka's net. Who will pick it up? It will be Utica. Considine looking to shoot. He shoots. He scores! That will be Utica's 7th of the night with 1.7 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
And that's just showing you how quickly this Utica team can move. I mean, time.
Over to Considine. Considine spins, looking for something. Shoots and scores! His 2nd of the night, if I'm correct.
Did you see that bird?
Yeah.
That really scared me.
I was looking over at Jackie's laughing. I was like, what's going on?
That bird was terrifying.
It did scare me. I blinked. It'll get picked up by Hollenbach. Hollenbach looking to go in. Passes back out to Erickson. Erickson looking to shoot. He shoots from far and top down. He scores, I think, his first of the night. That'll be 9-2 with 8:18 to go in the second quarter.
I mean, the deficit's still pretty large from Utica to Keuka.
Orsini. He'll work his way to the middle of the field. He'll shoot, and he'll score. Utica's 10th of the night. Back-to-back goals unanswered. You know, like you were saying, Jack, like, you got to shut them down. You can't give them fast. Will not go out. Reid has the ball at the X. Working to get in. He'll do a fancy move and shot and score. 11-2. Keuka 3 unanswered goals. That is not something you want to be in the second quarter. You know, fancy footwork and some nice plays by Utica happening today. Whether the weather was cold or not, they knew what they had to do. Field. We have Musso. Musso passes it to the middle. That'll go over to Frey. Frey will work it to Shea. Shea pass in front of the net and score his 5th of the night. This kid is on fire like we've talked about all night. These attackers for Utica are truly, truly just putting in the works tonight.
That's kind of the exact same thing we saw from Orsini, kind of making a move towards the middle, finding the open space when you don't have the ball, and that off-ball movement.
Considine to Holland, back to Shea. Back up to Reid. Back up to Zouck. Waterman will have this. He'll pass it down to Considine. Considine will look and shoot and score! That'll be his 4th of the night tonight. That puts Utica a lead. I guess not tonight. Sorry, Jack. This evening, this afternoon, it'll be 13-2 with 2:46 to go in the second quarter.
I predicted it, though.
He makes his way off side of the net. He'll pass it down to Considine. Considine to Shea. Shea spin move shot. Top corner. Scores his 6th of the night. Like we've been saying, Shea is on fire today. He wants this win more than anything. 14-4.
Clearly, he is a big leader on this team. We talked about both these teams want their first conference win, and clearly,
I think that was number 5, George Durkin, who went down, got hit in the head. It'll still be Utica's ball, and they'll start playing. This will be Erickson who has the ball. He'll pass it over. Pass it down. He'll go. Considine will shoot, and he will score. A little push there. It looks like he got hurt, but I think he's okay. The field is slippery today. It is raining out here. It'll be 15-4 with 8:52 to go in the third quarter. Saved by the post, goalie's best friend. This will be a scrum, but Utica will come up with it. It'll be passed to Michael Mecca. Mecca will pass it over. Shot scored by number 48, which is Colin Musso. Pass from Michael Mecca, which is a fantastic play for Utica here to go up 16-4 with 5:40 to go in the third quarter. Sacco will make a spin move and beat his defender. He's going in. He gets hacked, pass it to Lafayette. Lafayette looks to shoot and score by Lafayette. That will put Utica up 17-4 against Keuka College with 13:19 to go in the fourth quarter.
Well, kind of the dominance from the Pioneers is something we're seeing across the rest of the Empire 8.
Come in. Looking for his options. Considine will have it up top. It'll be a scrum for the ball. Orsini will come up with it. Orsini passes to Lafayette. Gets picked off, but a shot and score by Erickson. A little scrum in front of the net, ground ball action. He lifts that up and he scores. 18-4 with 12:26 to go in the fourth.
Well, at this point, Utica's just saying why not and do whatever they want. You know, throw out the guys on the bench, let some new guys.
Reid working his way to X. Getting pushed. He's still going. He shoots. He scores. That'll be Reid's second of the night. 19-4 with 11:34 to go in the fourth quarter.
This is where it's frustrating, really, as an athlete in general. You know, your team's down so much, and the other team's just not giving up. You know, it's kind of...
Worth will have the ball passed back up to Reid at top. Reid looking to get something going. He passes it. Waterman will have it. A shot and score for Utica. That'll be number 28, Jarrett Sherman, with his first point of the afternoon. That puts Utica at 20-4 against Keuka College in the fourth quarter with 6:59 to go.
Again, kind of just sound like a broken record repeating myself, but, you know, getting some new guys.
Worth will pass it up to Grobsmith. Grobsmith back up top. Sacco will then get this one. He'll make a move. He's got a fast break. He shoots. He scores! 21 Utica, 5 Keuka with 3:34 to go in the fourth quarter.
And that's just a good play from Utica and bad defense from Keuka. It's pretty simple. I mean, Utica able to find the open space, and Keuka giving them a ton of open space right there in the middle. There's just no one there. You're going to get pretty close to the net, and then obviously the closer you are, the less reaction time the goaltender's going to have. I know a couple of things that they can take away from playing against a Utica team that is proven to be a little bit better than them, but I don't think a team that is dominant over them in absolutely every aspect.
I agree with you, Jack. So Utica will just kind of run the timeout, and that'll be 21 Utica, Keuka 6 at the end of the game. This will be Utica's first conference win of the season. And that's it for Utica men's lacrosse today against Keuka College.
Utica's going to increase their record to 4-6 overall. Like you mentioned, Riley, their first conference win, so that's a